Last time, Texas arrived in a battle of Lone Star heavyweights. Texas took down Texas A&M 28-21. They took a 28-7 lead, and then Texas A&M came back late, but the Longhorns finished them off and secured their spot in the top 100, all but certainly, because if you look at this map, we only have 101 teams left, which means this game is going to get us down to the top 100. This has just been prelims so far. 34 episodes of prelims to get to those 100 teams that are really going to make that battle for Imperialism go. Because from this point on, you have a 1% chance of getting landed on every single time. And that percentage only grows as we continue. So, let's get down to the top 100. Let's shuffle the wheel, and let's do it. On episode 34 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is San Jose State. Oh no. They've already played once. They had a dramatic game-winning field goal victory over Fresno State to survive. And you would think that when they played, they would have secured their spot in the 100. But they have been landed on a second time, and we return to California. Let's see who they could play. You got Cal to the north, pretty big border there. A massive border with Nevada. A little bit of a border here with San Diego State, UCLA to the south, and then the tiniest little bit of Stanford. Now, they could go just straight west into the ocean, and they don't have to play. But let's see where the arrow will land. Southeast. And... oh, hold on. It's southeast. Let's see who that is. That has to be Nevada. Oh, God. On the last episode before the top 100, we will have our very first game between two teams that have already played. Nevada and San Jose State will go at it. Oh, it's heartbreaking for them. Let's get it set up. So Nevada's going to be here. San Jose State. They're a 77 overall. I think Nevada's a 79 maybe? Nope, they're both 77, so this should be an even, exciting game. So, let me just jump over here so that we can properly view everything. All right. Let's get these uniforms up and ready to go. I remember from the San Jose State game that they have a bunch of really cool looks. We could go all yellow. We go with this gray look. So let's go all white here. Let's give them a cool look in what could be their last game. And then Nevada. Yeah, let's have some fun. All navy versus all white. Let's have a good time here. Okay. All right, let's load these rosters. And let's bring them out. Two teams from California. I forget which conference San Jose State's in. I think they're in the Mountain West. I'll have to double check. Nevada's definitely in the Mountain West. And they're coming out here in their home stadium for the second time in 3 episodes. Hoping against hope that they can survive. And this is a Mountain West matchup. It's another Mountain West game. I think they are the conference that has faced off the most of any in the first 34 episodes of Imperialism. One of these Mountain West schools, they both had the closest victories of any of the games we've seen so far. And now these two cardiac cats are going to have to face off against each other. That is the brutality of Imperialism. It should make for a very, very entertaining game. Emmett Brown in a quarterback for the Spartans. There's Nick Nash, one of their leading wide receivers. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're good. There goes number 0, the running back, popping outside, and he gets all the way up. He lost the ball! And it's recovered by San Jose State. Lordy. Nearly an absolute disaster for the Spartans on their opening play. Those Floyd Chalk the fourth. Coughing it up, but they get it back. It's another, no, it's a play fake. Brown throws to the right, left. It's going to be caught by number 86. Give me a last name. Give me a last name. Lowing Black, I think? Either Lowing Black or Loving Black. I'm not sure what the last name was, but it's a first down to the 38 for the Spartans. That guy's not on their roster, so let's see if I can check. Like, oh, beautiful deep ball, and that is an incredible catch! An unbelievable catch by number 2. That's Tracian Hurry. Leaping into the air and making one of the most impressive catches we've seen so far. Let's take a look at this thing. Let's take a look. And they're not even going to show it to us. Fantastic. Better roster here. He's going to come up under center. Skylar Loving Black is his name. Number 86 for San Jose State. They're going to hand it off to Chalk on the outside. Chalk is going to be taken down for loss of 1. Spartans are looking to make either quick work or just make a statement on the offensive end. Like, these are 2 evenly matched teams. They're both 77 overall. They're both in the Mountain West. There is no, like, sense of an underdog here. It's a championship heavyweight battle within the context of the Mountain West. He hands it off to Chalk again. Chalk is going to be taken down. And that is kind of the reality of the Mountain West. If I look back to the map here for a second, like, so many of the teams are right next to each other. San Jose State's next to Fresno State, who's next to San Diego State, who's next to Nevada and UNLV, and Utah State's right up there with Boise State and Colorado State and Wyoming, who's gone. Like, they're all next to each other. That's a bullet pass over the middle. It's caught by number 3, and Nick Nash is just short of the end zone. Emmett Brown already to 69 passing yards in this opening drive, and they're just a yard away from taking the lead here. Beautiful throw, goes over the top of the linebacker who doesn't jump for it. And here comes Emmett Brown in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off. Chalk walks into the end zone. It's a chalk walk. And that's a touchdown for the San Jose State Spartans. Yeah, it's just a great play for Chalk. And, you know, he just puts the exclamation point on it. They already did all the work to get that touchdown, and then they pulled it off. So, let's see if they can get the extra point here. Let's pull up the kicker. It's Kyler Halverson, the only kicker in Imperialism so far to hit a game-winning field goal. Snap, hold, kick is good. 7 plays, 76 yards. They made quick work of that Nevada defense. And the Nevada offense, I mean, this was the central worry with them in their opening game. They didn't have one up until the very last drive, and then Brendan Lewis led them down the field on a miraculous trip down the field, which ended with a touchdown with just 5 seconds to go, and then a go-ahead 2-point conversion with a Brendan Lewis run. So we'll have to see if they can figure out something else against what is a slightly worse San Jose State defense, so maybe they have a chance. But they were still playing against the Mountain West team in their game, so who knows. Lewis sends man in motion, fakes it to Burleson, hands it off to number 4, and he's taken down. It's Sean Dollars, who had one of the worst games for a winning running back. 15 carries for 18 yards. Not a typo. In that opening game against Fresno State. But he did catch the game-winning touchdown in the back corner of the end zone. So he erased all the bad vibes with one play. Lewis drops back, throws. That's going to be caught, but just short of the first down. It's Nate Burleson the second making the catch. Now, do you trust your run game that's been largely ineffective for 4 quarters already? Or do you put the ball in Brendan Lewis's hands and let him try and extend the drive? Got 2 wide receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. San Jose State is stacking the box. They send a man in motion. It's a fake touch pass, and a handoff to Dollars, and he gets the first down. Jukes outside to the 40. 45-50. That is his best run of Imperialism so far. He heard what I was saying about him. He knew I was doubting him. And he said, doubt this. I mean, that's endlessly impressive. That juke it basically skips an entire 3 plays of offense for them. Another run to Dollars. And no, Lewis pulled it. Decided to take the hit himself, and number 53 shuts him down. That's, who was that, number 53? David Randall, that's who it is. Is he on their actual depth chart? Nope, he's not there. Not sure why, but I'll have to remember that for future plays. Here's 2nd and 14. Lewis drops back, forced to throw again. He's going to launch it deep. Does he have a man down there? No. It's tipped away and incomplete. Good coverage on the play by Michael Dansby, the junior who spent his whole career at San Jose State. And it was kind of an underthrow. Lewis doesn't really have a fantastic arm, so he could just kind of overshoot the wide receiver, come back to the ball, and knock it away. 3rd and 14. High pressure play here for Lewis. He's under pressure, gets it away just before he's hit, and that is going to be just out of reach for number 33. Where's number 33? That's, I don't know who that is. I forgot who it was. He made a bunch of big catches in the first game. That punt is going to fly a pretty long way. And number 2 is going to get a decent return out of it, up to 25. All right, so here's Emmett Brown handing it off to Chalk again, who bounces outside, and he's taken down for just a gain of 1. Yeah, they don't have a list of number 3. It might be a fake player. Not entirely sure. Emmett Brown comes out on 2nd and 9. It's going to be a throw. He throws short over the middle to the tight end. Skylar Loving Black, his 2nd catch of the game for 13 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Like, now it's just about establishing consistency. I would almost, with how well Floyd Chalk ran the ball in their first game, I would almost run the ball here. It is kind of long for a running play, but you got to establish your dominance. Instead, they throw. Brown slings it. He's got his man on the sideline. Breaks a tackle, 35-30, and he's taken down at the 23. Nick Nash, once again. There's a reason they showed him as their highest profile offensive player going into the opening drive, because he can flat out run. And that was a great throw by Emmett Brown, really slinging that thing back and letting it rip. Bad tackling by number 5 for Nevada. That was Keyshawn Cobb who missed that tackle. And now with a minute to go in the first quarter, San Jose State might make this a pretty quick stream, which I would prefer because we have one more episode to do tonight. Although I might just do a doubleheader tomorrow. That might be a better move. We'll see. Brown in the shotgun, Chalk next to him. He waits, has time, flings it to the sideline, it's going to be caught. That might have been Floyd Chalk the 4th coming out of the backfield making that catch. But it'll set up 2nd and 4 with 42 seconds left, and the clock will start running for some reason. All right. Brown on the shotgun, hands off. No, it's a pull. It's a great pull, but he's not able to get the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Good job covering that by the front 7 for Nevada. They didn't overcommit in one direction. They were able to send 2 defenders down there just to lock it down. And you got to sprint hard in that case. If you're just playing like safe zone coverage, the quarterback's gonna get the first down. 3rd and 2. It's a run to Chalk, and Chalk will get the first down and the touchdown. 14-zip, San Jose State. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Floyd Chalk the fourth just set the edge and then used his speed to get past that one defender, and then once you get that, it's an easy, easy walk into the end zone. Let's take one more look at this. Yeah. Just nothing on his mind but a hard sprint for like the 4, and then as soon as he got that, it was pay dirt. So here comes the extra point from Halverson. And it's coming up now. Kyler Halverson with 2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Snap, hold, kick is good. And the kickoff will probably take those last 2 seconds away. 6-play, 75-yard drive. And if Nevada doesn't score here, then we're going to Super Sim. There goes the kick. And it drops. They're going to try and take this outside, and that is an abysmal return to 13. And that's the end of a dominant first quarter. San Jose State made a quick stop on defense and had 2 long, dominant touchdown drives. They have 152 yards of offense, averaging 11.7 yards per play. My goodness. So here's Brendan Lewis, once again, under the microscope. Take the touch pass, a handoff to Dollars, and he doesn't get much. Big time tackle for DJ Harvey. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9. And, you want to try and get the run game going, but you have to know from your first game that Sean Dollars can't really run the ball. So it's got to be the arm of your quarterback, especially when you're down by 14. So you'd hope this is a pass just to give him a chance. Lewis hands off to Dollars again, and he falls forward at least, but it's 3rd and 5. So they are in some pretty major trouble here. Do they trust Sean Dollars enough to get 5 yards? I mean, they shouldn't. He's had one good run today, but you can't count on him in a high pressure situation. It's got to be Brendan Lewis, the guy who's been performing well in the clutch. They go empty set. Lewis steps up. Let's just go Super Sim and call it a day. That was embarrassing. Halftime. Let's just slow it down a bit to make sure nothing significant happens in this drive. Nope, they're just going to punt. 17 zip. Let's just sim to the end of the quarter real quick. Nope, not view all play history. We don't need that. And then let's just 20-0. This could be a shutout. Oh my god. And that's it. They went for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal, and that is the 2nd shutout of Imperialism, and it's to be expected. Nevada's offense was awful in their game against UNLV, and they somehow won it. And a team with a decent defense and a better offense is going to beat them every single time. That's exactly who San Jose State is. They win their 2nd game of Imperialism and get a huge territory as we lock the top 100 in. And San Jose State is the last team to clinch their spot. What a dominant performance from this group as they look to be one of the last remaining Mountain West teams to survive. Let's cue up the map. And pop over there. Yeah, this is going to be a huge, huge, huge territory for San Jose State. There we go. Okay. And Nevada, You gave us one of the most memorable games of Imperialism, but that was in spite of your offense, not because of it. Bye-bye. Okay, now we just pop down here. Grab this. And zoom out to make sure we get everything there. Yeah, that's good. Move this over here and grab this logo and make it big. If I fit this right there. Make it even larger. Yeah, it's more like it. So the San Jose State Spartans invade Nevada from their home state of California. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the map for the top 100. A bunch of little ancillary moves in the east as that huge morass of schools over there starts to weed itself out. And then a lot of major changes on this more sparse west side. A lot of teams in the Mountain West are gone. San Jose State, Colorado, Utah State, Colorado State, Arizona, they've all made big moves. UTEP beat Texas Tech in a huge upset. Appalachian State beat Clemson in a huge upset. Maryland is still alive, crucially. It's my home team. Love the fact that they made the top 100. That's kind of the bare minimum. Tennessee has a huge amount of territory. Missouri has a huge amount of territory. Both of them have 11 schools bordering them right now, which is nuts. And San Jose State is no slouch. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 10 schools bordering San Jose State now. So they're going to have to play again at some point soon, especially with how much the West has been selected so far. But that is the top 100. And screw it, let's do one more episode tonight.